Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So just a little bit of a heads up going into this episode. When I started the game, it gave me a warning that this version of my current graphics drivers have known issues and that I should update. I am not going to update for this video and the next, so I apologize if there are any visual bugs that I might encounter. But yes, where we left off, we had just finished up our Cross Wands duel and we have to go meet with Professor Weasley. So let's go and do that. Also, the game seems quieter since the last time I played, so let me just check my settings real quickly. My settings are the same, so I guess we'll just have to see as we go on if the game seems too quiet, or if it just seems quiet to me because it's been a while since I've played this game since I recorded the last episodes. Yeah, we've done our classes, so we have to go to Hogsmeade to replace the supplies that we lost on the way here because of the dragon attack. And I suspect that we're going to be doing that after we talk to Professor Weasley. Ooh, kitty. Gotta pet the cat from time to time. I think that's why the game seemed quiet, because the music hadn't kicked in. Oh, right, I think last time my spell list got a little bit messed up, didn't it? Let's see here. Accio, Levioso. Nope, I only have 3 spells. It looked weird to me, and that's why, because I only have 3 spells. Let me discover this blue flame real quick.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Again, I don't really want to lie to her. She probably has her best intentions in mind. So, hasn't Professor Fig said anything? I'll go with that, because that's not me directly saying anything, so I hopefully don't disappoint Professor Fig.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yeah, Professor Ronan did mention that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Ooh.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I look forward to it. Also, I gotta remember to stop reading these lines of dialogue. I was just recording Skyrim, which of course silent protagonist and all that, so I had to read the lines myself. I keep forgetting that Maximilian will speak them.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Right.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I think I can spend more time getting to know Natty in our common room because we're both Gryffindors. Sebastian, on the other hand, is a Slytherin, so I'm gonna have less chances to talk to him, so let's take Sebastian along. This totally isn't because I took Natty along for my last playthrough, but ignore that.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer. Interesting. Don't suppose that's an alcoholic drink. I mean, aren't I like 16 or something? Kitty. Sorry, I have places to be, cat. Otherwise, I'd pet you. Apparently, those places are in the bush.
Ah, there you are.
Professor?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Sounds good. That's a little bit of a silly question. I guess I'll just complete the tasks.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright, and there's a field guide
Revelio.
page. Wyvern Fountain. Or is it Wyvern? I'm gonna call it a Wyvern, sorry if that bothers you. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Fair enough.
Accio! Got it.
Right, so that's one page. And there's another one in the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower, apparently. I thought there'd be a way to get through there, but I guess not.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There it is.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Vigorous wand.
Remember, your wand is
That
a
could be taken a
conduit
very
of your
wrong
magic.
way. But I'll leave that to your imagination. Right. Reparo. Why did you replace a spell and not take the unoccupied slot? It's a bit strange. Okay, so Mending Charm can be used to fix
That's
broken
it.
objects.
Very
Clearly.
good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Surprised that nobody has fixed it before me. That's an interesting fashion statement you're making there, young lady.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's a charm. I got your joke. Alright, so I guess we have to meet up with Sebastian now? Yep. So near the entrance to Hogwarts, and we'll make our way to Hogsmeade.
There's always someone snoring at our door.
There was Cressida casting another judgment on another student. Oh,
Revelio.
hello there. Aha. We got some new spectacles. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're better than what I'm wearing. Not so fond of the appearance, though, so let's change that back to what we had before. Or I could be completely silly. No, I feel like that would get me bullied. There's that weird kid who wears the skull mask. He's trying too hard to be edgy. I guess you have learned the art of apparition. Again, apologies if there are visual bugs in this episode. As I said, I didn't heed the warning when I booted the game. Before I talk to you, Sebastian, sorry.
Revelio.
This set of armor belonged to Sir Scabblethrope. What a name. It's actually Skagolthrope. I misread that. The Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. And he sat down for the last time. I'll speak to you in a moment, Sebastian. There are lots of pages around here. Broken broom. This broken broom belonged to Celine Wardenamy. I don't know. Sorry, I struggle with names sometimes. And is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Well, if the broom is any indication, she might be in a similar state.
Revelio.
Three Sisters Bells. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over the glen of Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen way across the highlands. When they are rung in the castle, locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years. There's another one way up here.
Revelio.
Goblin Artifact. Horns like this were used by goblins during the 1612 Goblin Rebellion to rally troops and generally annoy witches and wizards. This horn was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion behind the Hogshead Inn, with a wedge of... Yes. Hi, future Maleficus here. I don't know why I briefly forgot how to say Gorgonzola, but just ignore that, okay? There, I said it. Stuffed inside, presumably to mute it. Hey, Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Yes, we shall. All right,
I'm
after
glad
you.
Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
You're welcome.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Yeah, that was a lucky
So
break
how
for
did
you.
you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
So there's a restricted section in the library. How dare they restrict knowledge from us? If they want us to grow as wizards, why put that stuff behind lock and key?
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look,
What's going on?
see for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Yeah.
You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already there.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Yeah. Definitely
You
gonna
can see
explore
Hogsmeade
that.
just past those ruins up ahead.
Ruins. Ah, yeah, Hogsmeade. I'm definitely going to have to
Have you
visit
had much of a
those,
chance to explore the castle?
the forest.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Kestrels.
Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still
course.
haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Never races
I'm somewhat of a
I've always thought
natural.
Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Sounds like he hit
Demi
the pub.
guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Accio!
Aha!
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Yeah, good. Kitty.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
It might be
We
the
all
people.
flock to it like moths to a flame.
Yeah, I'm definitely experiencing a few bugs since I didn't heed that warning when I booted the game. Might have to sort that out.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Fair
Remember,
enough.
have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I will. More tutorials. Alright. Well, I saw the Tomes and Scrolls store as we were running in, so might as well stop here first.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Yes, let's see.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
So these are what I need. I guess the school is funding them. That's good.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
And they're a bit too rich for my blood anyway. I can sell you a few things, though. Yeah. Thank you. And what's this? That's a fancy staircase.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a field guide page. Enchanted Staircase. This enchanted staircase in Tomes and Scrolls reveals itself when a particular book is moved. The proprietor here, Thomas Brown, sells a variety of written products, including spellcrafts handy for conjuration. Do you mind if I just take a look upstairs? No? Okay. Ah!
Accio.
There we go. Brown leather gloves, and they are better than what I'm wearing. Yeah, these actually don't have any magical properties. I do like the black glove look, though, so I'm gonna disguise it as black gloves. And thank you for your time. Right, and I want to go to Ollivander's. I'm looking forward to having my own wand. Oh, but a broom.
Revelio.
Ah, it's locked. They must be closed. Gotta check back another time. Ollivander's Wand Shop. Wands of a variety of woods and all manner of flexibility, each possessing one of 3 magical cores. Choose their owners in this cozy, cluttered shop run by the amiable and knowledgeable Gerald Ollivander. In the profession of wandcraft since 382 BC, this is an old store. The Ollivander family are considered the best wand makers in Britain, if not the world. Fascinating.
Blooming beard, not again.
Is he cranky that he's got a customer?
be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go
It's kind of
ahead,
fancy
swish.
looking.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
All right. That isn't good.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness.
Sorry for the mess.
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Right, what do we have here?
Curious indeed.
I kind of like that. It's really sleek. Plus black is a good color. Not
How
terribly
intriguing.
fond of the color selection here. Soft spiral. Ooh, that's interesting.
Curious indeed.
This is the one I had for my last character, the evil Slytherin. So I'm not going to do this one again. Like this color selection and the shape.
How intriguing.
This is not a bad one either. I actually don't mind this brown. This one looks a bit like a unicorn horn.
Curious indeed.
Not the worst look in the world, but not the vibe I'm going for. It's a bit of a gnarly wand.
How intriguing.
Not terribly fond of these colors. I actually kind of like this. Or how about this one?
Curious indeed.
I'm a bit torn. You know what? The spiral is more interesting. Wood type. I mean, it's a black wood, so I'm going to assume
How
it's like
intriguing.
ebony. Yeah, ebony. Could go for short, or could go for
Curious indeed.
quite long. This feels like I'd be overcompensating for something.
How intriguing.
Let's kind of go middle ground. 12 inches. Flexibility. Whippy.
Curious indeed.
Supple. Slightly springy. Swishy. Yeah, I'm feeling swishy. Dragon heartstring. Powerful core. Unicorn hair. Consistent. And then phoenix feather wide range. Well, given my life path at the moment, I feel like I'm going to need more powerful magic more than anything.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Perhaps that's why this wand chose me. So, ebony, dragon heartstring, swishy, and 12 inches.
What do you think?
Yeah, I like the look of it.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Wonderful. Right. Well, thank you, Mr. Ollivander. My own wand. I'm quite happy with that.
Revelio.
But that is where I'm going to end off this episode. In the next one, we'll finish up our shopping and see what else we do throughout the day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.